Well, the demonstration came as federal officials say the strike makes the U.S. safer, while protesters tell me they fear it could lead to a longer, more dangerous conflict. Demonstrators lined College Avenue Sunday protesting the U.S. attack on Venezuela and what it could mean moving forward. Organizers say the demonstration was put together on short notice as news of the strike spread.
We're firmly against any American aggression on the state of Venezuela. This is like a war for resources. Donald Trump has been very clear about that.
At the national level, supporters of the operation say the action was necessary. Speaking on CNN's State of the Union, Arkansas Senator Tom Cotton defended the removal of President Nicolas Maduro.
It's a great day that Nicolas Maduro, an illegitimate communist dictator and indicted drug trafficker, is no longer in charge of Venezuela.
But protesters say removing a leader does not guarantee stability and could make things worse.
So the idea that removing a leader, regardless of what that leader's politics are or what they're doing, is somehow going to make that country better is just not necessarily true.
Cotton also rejected comparisons to past U.S. wars, including Iraq.
Latin America is not the Middle East, Venezuela. It's an ethnically, religiously, culturally homogenous country. It does have a long history of stability and prosperity and working with America for decades before Hugo Chavez and Nicolas Maduro run the country.
Some demonstrators say they see familiar warning signs.
What the Trump administration is even telling us right now just mimics word for word what they told us in the Iraq War, like weapons of mass destruction, and that war was disastrous both for the Middle East as well as for America.
Others at the protest focus on humanitarian concerns and the risk of escalation.
The biggest worries is that there's going to be a conflict that breaks out in the region, and that's going to start putting innocent lives in danger. It'll put the lives of Venezuelans and Venezuelan soldiers in danger, and it will put the lives of American soldiers in danger.
Some protesters also question assurances that the U.S. will limit its involvement.
I don't tend to believe a single thing that comes out of this administration. I think that the whole picture is probably not going to be fully clear for a number of years. We're probably just not going to know. But whatever they do, it's not going to be good. I know that for sure.
Organizers tell me they plan to keep demonstrating if U.S. involvement continues in Venezuela. We're live in Northwest Arkansas. I'm Abner Sosa, 4029 News.